Is your nonprofit's 990 a public document?
Yes, it is a public document. It gets reported on IRS's website as well as other third-party websites such as their Charity Navigator, Candid, and some of the information on the forms are sensitive, and you should know that. Directors, certain employees, trustees, directors, sometimes their compensation is reported as well as their names. Independent contractors that receive over $100,000 reported. Let's see. The breakout of revenues between programs, services, and donations is reported. So although someone who's reviewing your 990 would not see the person who made a donation to the organization, the gross total of donations is reported. And so the reason why the 990 is public is so that donors can review information about the organization as well as the financials of the organization and can make a determination of whether they want to donate to your cause. And with that comes the sensitive nature of having all of that information public. And so you should just know what is being reported. One of the main issues with having your 990 publicly reported is that it shows so much information, and if you accidentally report it incorrectly, it's very difficult to amend that form so that all of the other third-party websites that are showing it update the information or figures that were originally incorrectly reported. So amending a 990 is actually a very difficult task these days because it's not only the IRS that receives the 990 that's amended, but it's also these third-party organizations that may or may not be willing to update the amended report in a quick turnaround. We've seen issues where organizations have filed their 990, they made a mistake, and someone noticed it either as a member of the organization or as a donor of the organization. And they can go online and they can see that mistake, and it's very difficult to have that mistake removed. And so it's very important to get it right the first time. So when you're working with an accounting firm, you want to make sure you fully review that Form 990 before it gets filed so that you can make sure that you're not dealing with mistakes down the road that are very hard to correct.